All right, so for those of you who do not know, my name is Tonya. I am a weight loss coach. I teach women how to shut the refrigerator and open their mind. And I also have a podcast called Monday Moments. Yeah, Monday Moment with Tonya. I don't know how I got distracted, but I did. But it's called Monday Moment with Tonya. It's 1 minute podcast just to motivate you so you can have an exhilarating week. And I post it every Monday onto Facebook, or you can go to Anchor or Spotify to listen to it. It's really, really good. Comes straight. I get downloads straight from heaven. So it's really, really good. All right, so we're gonna dive right in because I'm trying to keep the show to 15 minutes. I'm trying my best. So today we have our guest, Paula.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
As you saw in the show's description, we have Paula. She is my daughter in love, for those of you who do not know. And but we're not talking about that today. Today we're talking about her business, which is Holistic Home, and her coaching business, which is I guess it falls under that umbrella.
Yes, that's just the brand name.
Yeah, that's the brand name. She is also a licensed holistic health coach, and you saw that in the description. All right, so y'all pretty much know how it works when I have a guest. I try to have a business. I try to promote a local business at least once, twice a month, because I just like giving back. And hey, it's abundance is everywhere, so it's enough for all of us. So what I'm gonna do is ask her some questions. Okay. So let's get started. First, I want to know, Paula, how long have you been interested in holistic health?
This journey started for me for about 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Okay, about 2 years ago. All right, so about 2 years. So what happened? What does that look like for you?
So this really just went along with when I felt like I started going through my spiritual awakening, which I feel like it's the wave. It's what's going on right now with the world, and everybody's becoming awakened, and it's beautiful. But it just really drawn me in and leaned me towards my calling, which I do believe is to help people just see how the healing of Mother Earth from herbs and being spiritually aligned and having your mental, physical, spiritual, social, all your health all in one as a whole healthy is how to live a beautiful, happy life. And I want to be able to help people on their journey as much as I can. Holistic Home, the name of my brand came to me. Home stands for healing of Mother Earth, because God put literally everything on this planet for us that we needed to heal properly as a whole. And holistic means healing as a whole as well. With all those different properties, we have to keep all those things in balance. One's not more important than the other, and it's just very important to know that all these come into line, and we don't need a lot of these things that society has fed us, and that's so in the norm now. We really could just live simple lives with healing from herbs and love and prosperity with our family, and just leading down the right path toward our spiritual awakening. It has been a beautiful journey so far, and I can't wait to see what the future holds with that.
Yeah, nowhere but up. Okay, I love that. All right, so home, y'all. The H, the O, the M, the E. She said it. Say it again because I absolutely love it. It means what?
It stands for healing of Mother Earth.
See how downloads work, y'all. When we get downloads from heaven, it's uniquely yours.
And that's really what it was. It came to me from God specifically.
Yeah, it's like nobody else will have it. You don't have to worry about that. All right, so okay, so what does it look like to work with you as a coach? Or is it based off the person's needs? How does that work?
Oh yeah, it's definitely based off the person's needs. Everybody heals differently, and a lot of what I want to get into in the future, what you will see if you follow me, you'll see my business prosper in the future. I plan to have yoga and meditation classes, and there's so many different meditational techniques to help people heal, and it can be numerous of things, and meditation is just with everything. It helps heal with everything, with your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. So yeah, definitely whatever my specific client needs, and I'll be able to lean towards what I believe would help them more, or we can explore many different options and just help them become knowledgeable about what different things could help them heal in whatever way they need healing.
Okay. Like emotional, physical,
Yes,
spiritual.
all that.
All
Whatever specific need they have, you know, because it could be their mental health is okay, but their physical is not.
Right.
Their physical is okay, but their social is not. It could be, you know, a number of, you know, we all lack in something. You know, nobody's perfect. We all are lacking in some area of that. But the only thing we can do is just try our best to heal all of those things as one.
Yes. And heal holistically. That's just the way to go. That's the way God intended.
That is true.
Us to rely on Him and what He provided for us here on Mother Earth. All right, so products. You also offer products.
Yes, I'm getting into just making organic, 100% organic products, and just having things that can really help with, you know, just certain soaps, candles. I want to do face lotions, face scrubs, body scrubs, hair creams, all that good stuff will be coming soon. I do right now sell the soaps, and I have elderberry syrup. Sea moss will be coming soon. Just all these important things that we need for our body, for our immunity.
That word.
Yes.
Just a Freudian slip.
Yep.
Okay, that you just blew my mind when you said sea moss, because I get sea moss every week.
Yes, it's very important.
From
We
Monica
all need
and them
it.
for,
I believe everybody could benefit.
Yes.
From, you know, just including that in their daily diet.
Yes.
There's so many things we could include in our daily diet that people don't understand. I mean, the world thinks we need all the pharmaceuticals and the doctors and the shots and the vaccines. And, you know, I'm not disagreeing with anybody who, you know, believes that's the way for them. You know, everybody's entitled to their own. But, you know, people have really healed cancers, HIV, liver disease from just herbs, from just including sea moss, elderberry syrup, lemon, ginger, garlic, onions, all these things. If you added all these things into your daily diet, you would be so surprised at the amount of benefits it has. Apple cider vinegar, daily diet, just add it into your daily diet and you'd be so surprised.
Right. I can attest to the sea moss. Y'all, I'm a firm believer that my thyroid is healed. And I know sea moss contributed to it. And my belief, of course. But, yeah. And then again, nothing against how you approach sickness and health and wholeness. That's if you go to the doctor, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But there are options. Holistic health is just an option.
Yes.
All right, so you said you want to show us some of your soaps, your candles, your she has some dream catchers. I'm looking back there. Y'all can't see this, but I can. So while she's getting that, if y'all want to ask some questions, if you have any questions so far. All right.
So I do sell these beautiful candles that I have made with intentions. They're meant to burn with intentions for manifesting. If you guys do that sort of thing, and I always add herbs into my candles, as well as crystals or healing minerals, whatever people like to look at them as, and they're just made for...
Let me see that again. Show them how pretty it is.
Oh, sorry.
Y'all, and I have one. She gave me one for Mother's Day. She and Eskew did, and it smells so good.
Yes, this is strawberry flavoring.
Oh,
It's
it
made
smells so
completely
good.
organic, 100% soy wax, but these are rose quartz, clear quartz, there's jasmine herbal flowers, and just those are for that. I do have soaps. The coloring is organic, but everything else is 100% shea butter, coconut oils, other oils, almond oils. I do goat milk as well, and I do have these spiritual bath kits, and this could be for a number of different things. If you just need to de-stress or whatever, it's mainly just Epsom salt, different salts, herbs, all kind of different herbs that could help with cleansing the body and just helping you refresh and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
I do sell sage sticks as well, which I know is going to be a topic this evening.
Yes.
I have ones that I have made myself, which are a combination of sage and different herbs like rosemary, thyme, mint, things like that. And then these are just wholesale ones are just sage bundles alone by themselves. We'll keep those right there.
All right. Now, if you saw my show last week, how much are the products? Do you have that listed on your page, Holistic homepage?
Yes, well, you should be able to find posts on the page with product sales. We have smaller candles that come with just 2 crystals. Those are 11. The bigger candles are 22. I do custom orders. You can
like this.
You can request for specific herbs, colors, scents, and crystals in them for whatever you would like your intention or manifestation to be.
Any other questions before we talk? We're just going to discuss sage a little bit because there's a misconception, I included. I used to have a belief that certain things were woo-woo and, you know, but I, like you, started having my spiritual awakening like 2 years ago. And it probably was drizzled in throughout my life and I just ignored it.
Of course, yes.
But I really was aware 2 years ago. And so my mind has changed, has shifted so much about so many things. And sage is one of those things. So the misconception is that if you burn, it's called smudging, right? You smudge your home, you smudge yourself. It's called smudging, and I'll let you explain. I know why, but I'll let you explain the purpose of it. But I know how I used to think. I used to think that it was evil, it was voodoo, it was
witchcraft,
yes,
of the devil,
yes,
different stuff. Yeah,
yes.
That's
so,
what it is associated with. Yes.
Yes, but what sage is an herb, y'all? Okay.
All herbs God gave us. You can plant them in your garden. There's no shortage of it. I know some people have spoke about how sage is meant just for indigenous people, and it's sacred, and it is. I do believe it is sacred, and it is for indigenous people, but it's for everybody. It is for God's people, and we all are that.
Yes.
But people have to remember that there was always a way before our way now.
Right.
The way our way is now is so advanced, and so, I mean, it is a miracle. It's, you know, when you really think about it, it's amazing how far we've come in life. But, you know, just our great grandmothers had sage in their house, you know, and it wasn't necessarily meant to just, free your house of evil spirits. It was meant for, burning incense. That's what originally burning incense came from, was from burning herbs. It's very similar base, but you know, sage has many, many benefits, and I think one of the ones that it gets declassified as something as evil is because of the talk about cleansing your house with spirits or stuff like that. People do not like stuff that they don't want to believe, you know, and that's okay. There's no judgment at all towards people who are just unaware of these things or have a misconception of it, but these things are real. And smudging your house and using sage has been a factor, as into when people feel negativity or people feel like somebody has brought evilness into their home, or just in general with, you know, those things happen. It's not under the covers anymore. So that is something that is used to ward off evil spirits and just ward off bad energy. But not just for that. Sage can be used to de-stress yourself. Help with anxiety. It helps cleanse your air of bad and, you know, toxins, molecules, anything like that. Like, herbs are literally antibiotics and anti-inflammatories. They're meant to clean the air. Yes. So we're entrapped in these houses that fill up with nothing but bad organisms and stuff, and yes, you know, we got the COVID going on and everything. So these things are actually really good to cleanse your air. You know, you don't have to just get Lysol. You can really have plants inside your home, and it'll really clean your air and make you breathe better. Yes. You know, smell better, all that stuff. And you don't have to just use bundles of sage. Like I said, people use lavender, thyme, rosemary, all kind of different herbs, you know, and make bundles of them and keep them in their house. Yes. People would not even burn them. They just leave them hanging up. Like, it's been a thing for a long time, and it saddens me about the misconception of it. because people get their outlook of whatever. But
Yes.
that's okay. We're just here to help educate the best we can.
Yes, and you do your own research,
Mm-hmm.
because and it's not eliminating prayer. It's not eliminating anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like oil. Like some people use oil to like christen their. I ain't gonna say christen their home, but to
Holy
like
water is
or holy
oil,
water, holy
you know.
holy water,
Oil has been used for a long. The whole essential oil wave, like that's a
Yes.
big thing too that people just discovered a few, well, a while now. But we newly discovered
Yeah.
a few years back how amazing essential oils are to diffuse in your home or just put on your body. I'm actually wearing a bracelet right now that I sell bracelets there.
It smells good.
Lava beads that you can insert your essential oils in, and you can wash it, reuse it, all that good stuff. So essential oil is with me all day long.
Yeah.
But these things they've been used for. It doesn't, like you said, it doesn't escape prayer or anything like that.
No.
It's just always a number of fixtures that go along with spirituality and how we choose to express it.
Yeah. Everybody expresses it different. It's your intent. I mean, we can have people that pray with bad intent. So it's no different. So do you have any questions? I saw Kevin said that he used to think it was witchcraft. My friend Shay said she was just asking her mama about sage. What was your question, Shay, that you had for your mama about sage? I have sage. I do sage. I do smudge. Excuse me. Not every day, but just some days when I just feel like I just know. I use my intuition to guide me.
But we vibrate as well. So
Yes.
even when we're going through things or we have a negative experience outside of our house or we're having a bad day, we're in a really bad mood, we bring that energy into
Yes.
our home. And, everybody knows you light a candle after you get done cleaning. It feels so good and warmth and love and light.
It
And
lifts the vibration.
yes, definitely. So, I definitely smudge, even if I'm stressing, I'll light sage up.
Yeah, it lifts the vibration. It's about raising your vibration. And you can do that whatever. Some people listen to music. Energy is not created or destroyed, but it can be transmuted.
Yes.
And so you can be out and somebody look at you sideways or somebody run in front of you, like a car, like slam on brakes in front of you, and you got that negative energy on you. You think it's over after you done cussed them out in your head, but it's not over. You brought that energy home. So any questions? I can't see any questions. I noticed a lot of people saying they was cleaning house using sage. I always put sage with witchcraft. Yeah, Shay, and that's fine. Some people do. I used to too. But do your research. Sage is a way to get negative energy out your house, but that's not the only use of sage.
Yeah.
It just cleans the air. Period. It cleans. And witchcraft. Let me tell you something about witchcraft.
Yeah, I got something to say with that too.
Witchcraft.
Is it really witchcraft?
Yes. Because let me tell you, now I'm going to put some Bible on some people. I don't cuss out in my head. I do not. Kevin, I was trying to be nice. He said he don't cuss people out in his head in traffic. He do it out loud.
I would too.
Cursing just had never been my thing. Not saying if I don't stomp my toe. But
Right.
But anyway, what was I going to say about witchcraft? In the Bible, for those of you who need scripture reference, and I'm not trying to change anybody's mind, okay? Because everybody have their different levels of belief, and that is perfectly okay. But in the Bible, it says, I don't have the scripture and chapter and all that, but I know for a fact it says that greater works shall we do. So what greater works is that? It means we can do what's in the Bible and some. We can do that and some. We can have so many spiritual gifts that we have not tapped into because of our limited beliefs.
Yep.
And I'm just now learning to embrace whatever spiritual gift that I have, whatever that's out there, whatever means for doing things the way Jesus did and some.
And when you think about it, why would you want to categorize having a gift with the devil? Wouldn't God be the most amazing person to be able to give us such a blessing gift like that?
Yes.
And people want to look at it in such a negative way. But that's society and generational curses, and it's just what people have learned. We just when we grow older, we have to unlearn behavior. But a lot of things that are associated with witchcraft all boils down to a lot of spiritual stuff. People deal with crystals and sage and herbs and doing
It's your intent.
spells or potions or doing this energy work, but these are all things that were in the Bible. All these things came from earth. God put these stones here for us. He put these herbs here for us, and we're meant to use them.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And like I said, this is not to judge anybody for their beliefs. That is perfectly fine. Kevin said, I don't say it to them. I just say out loud to get it off me. I get you. I knew that's what you was talking about. All right, so Kevin, what does John 14:12 say? You Googled it. Oh, about greater work shall we do. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. And it's true. Because let me tell you, we are metaphysicians. What a metaphysician is somebody that believes they're one with God and they can heal and they can do all things too. It says greater work shall we do. All right, so Sheikah said, I heard that sage helps with menopause. I don't know about that.
It helps with so many things. I believe it would definitely help with menopause.
Maybe to help with these hot flashes I'm having. So maybe I need to, instead of burning it when I feel like it, I need to do it every day.
And I would like for people who are watching that have had a very bad outlook about what witchcraft is and what you've been told growing up. We all know there's a big evil force on this earth that they don't want us to know what good we can do. They don't want us to know how powerful we are. The government and other, bigger forces possibly, they want to dumb us down as much as they possibly can with everything we put into our bodies, how we live, what we think about in society. And somewhere along the chain, hundreds of, it has been passed down of, oh, this is bad. But that's what they want us to think. So, if you do associate with God and associate with the Bible, understand that astronomy, astrology, all this zodiac talk that people are into, this stuff is real. We really are connected with the moon, the sun, the stars, and it is all in the Bible. Why do you think people don't talk about the book of Enoch so much? Because they told us about giants and astronomy and astrology and how we're all connected and how align these things with, when the moon's in different phases, how it affects us. When Mercury's in retrograde, how it affects us. What we can do and what these things mean for us as individuals on our journey. Because this is a lifelong journey. It starts when we're really young, but, very strangely, but I don't think it's a coincidence. I've been with Tonya's son for some years now, but at the same time, almost, we started going through our spiritual awakening. Like we knew each other in another lifetime. Yeah. And we've helped each other and gotten so close and learned many things from each other. She's taught me so much, and I hope I've taught her some things as well. And we're helping each other grow and go through this big journey together. But it's beautiful, and it's so much we have to learn. And I think it is a world movement right now. I think so many people are hitting their spiritual awakening because we're in that time. So it is time to take it into consideration. Just do your research and consider things that we've talked about today, because I do believe they're important, and not just with the sage and the witchcraft ideas, but holistic healing and life coaching in general. Sometimes we all need that push. Sometimes we all need an outsider helping us. Sometimes people who are too close to us can't give us the right outlook on what we may need help in. So with anything in general, like I said, the mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, all these factors are just as important as one another, and they are, they should be taken as a life experience. And how do you say it? It's the importance of it is very big. Yeah. Shouldn't be taken lightly. Right.
Kevin said he like you. You all right.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So Paula, how can they get in contact with you if they want you to coach them or if they want some products?
Yes, ma'am. So I do have a personal Facebook you can reach me on, just Paula Eskew. You can find me under Tonya's page. I do have a business Facebook page under Holistic Home. And you can follow, please, share posts, but I do custom orders. I have a lot of beautiful work on there I'd love for you to see. And if you would like any of my coaching needs that I could help with, I have a lot of different meditational views, and there will be a lot more to come with this business in the future if you'd like to just follow my journey and have help along the way.
y'all. If you have any other questions, I'm going to end this here. But if you have any other questions, I will read over them and answer them. Me or Paula will answer the questions later. All right. So y'all know my outro. And I'm going to stop saying that. Y'all know my outro.
That's cute though. No, leave it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to leave it. Y'all know my outro.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. Y'all give Paula some hands, some thumbs, some likes.
Thank you.
Yes, and show support, y'all. Support local businesses. I mean, when I say local, I mean in the upstate. Support, come on. We are here for each other, to uplift each other, support each other. All right, so the answers to your problems are never, ever, ever in the refrigerator. So shut the refrigerator and open your mind. See you next week. Bye.